Hi guys, how are you today? I thought I'd bring you to another adventure of mine. It's a beautiful day today, except for the wind. We're here at the Angelical Lutheran Cemetery, and behind us is the church right across the street. And we are looking for a Pacific headstone where the one of the last munchkins from the Wizard of Oz is buried, and we're going to see if we can find that. I don't think it's going to be too hard because it's not really all that big of a cemetery. So we're gonna take you around and see if we can find them, and I'll tell you a little bit more once we find the stone. So we arrived here. It was our trip to figure out, because I've tried this once before and I failed. I couldn't find the right cemetery, because they talked about Farmington, Wisconsin, and it is in Farmington, Wisconsin. But we came in from the Milwaukee side, and we got on the wrong track, and we didn't have any coordinates to find out what exactly the cemetery was. We couldn't find the Emmanuel Angelical Lutheran Church. That was the hard part to find. We couldn't find that. So this is our second attempt, and we are here. We found it. So we are going to find that stone, and I'll bring you a little bit of history up on it once we find the stone, and we'll talk a little bit about it. Hope the wind isn't going to get in our way too much, because it is gusting out pretty good. It is a very nice day though. Got really nice blue skies, and it's a nice day to get out and about. So let's move on, and we'll see if we can find this place. Okay, let me explain what happened here. At least we found the spot we're looking for the cemetery, the Emmanuel Evangelical Lutheran Cemetery. We know we're dead on this. We got the right cemetery this time. The day before yesterday, we tried scoping this out, and we ended up going north on 45, going towards Milwaukee, and we did go to Farmington, but we were in Farmington Township, and nobody seemed to know where this particular church was. It wasn't on the GPS either. But anyways, I did some more studying on the computer, and I was able to get the right directions. So if you're heading up here, come out of Janesville, go to Johnson's Creek, and then you're going to go to County B, and then you're going to go to Switsky Road, which you see here. And then you're going to take a left on Switsky Road, and then you're right there at the cemetery. So here we are, and the guy pulled in there. It's not my car, nothing like that. But we're scouting around trying to find a flat gravestone that is even with the grass, and that simplifies everything because it makes it a lot easier. You're not looking at hundreds of stones trying to find the right one. But even with that, it's kind of hard, because it took me a while to find the stone that I was looking for. But you're going to be shocked when you see what happens here. It's like when we got there, we were right on top of it, So this particular unit here is for crematory. When you get your, when you get cremated, you can put your ashes in that. So this is some more overlook of the area. Again, I'm going back and forth and trying to find this stone, and just a matter of time here. And some of these stones are pretty old, and a lot of them are not that old. It's amazing. So I'm sorry about the voiceover, because you couldn't even tell my voice on this particular clip that we're doing. But I thought it was important because you get an overlook of what I've went through to find a stone. So. And here it is, right by the car. Meinhardt Raabe, right there. Almost stumbled over it right when we come in. Didn't even know it. But anyways, as you can see, Meinhardt Raabe, he was born in 1915 and died in 2010. His age was 95, I believe. and his wife's name was Marie. She was born in 1915 also, and she died in 1997. So there you have it. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is the actual, Meinhardt Raabe. He played in The Wizard of Oz, of course. Everybody knows the little munchkin that rolled out the scroll at the beginning of the show, or the movie. They made the movie in 1939, and he rolled in that. That was the only movie that he rolled in, and he was he played the coroner, of course, in that area where he rolled out the scroll and pronounced that the Wicked Witch of the East was dead, and then they were singing a song. And but anyways, before that time, Meinhardt was in the military war, and he was an airplane pilot for the war. And after that, he was a spokesman for Oscar Mayer, and they called him Little Oscar. And he was known to be the world's smallest chef. And I thought that was pretty neat when I found that out. Now, Meinhardt was not the last of the Munchkins to die. The last one that died was Jerry Marin. And the way that you say his name, the real name that's on the stone is Gerald Marinci. And that's Gerald, which Marinci, if I'm saying it right, it's spelled Marenghi. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. But that particular Munchkin played when they did the Lollipop Kids, when they did that song. He was in that. And he died in 5/24 of 2018. He lived to be 98 years old. So, yeah, it wasn't too long ago, and it seemed like there was like a small amount, like 6 or 8 Munchkins that were still alive. I was watching a documentary on it not too long ago. I don't know when they filmed it, but it couldn't have been too long ago. So this is it. I mean, this is some great history of people that might be buried not too far from where you live. And it's worth to come out and pay your respects to them. So I thought I would do this video for you guys that live a long ways away and may never be able to visit the site. So I thought I'd bring it to you and share this with you. So yeah, so Johnson Creek, that's basically what you're heading for. And then if you're in the Wisconsin, go to Johnson Creek off 26. And then like you're coming up from Janesville, and then when you see the signs Johnson Creek, you're just about ready to enter Johnson Creek. You'll look for a sign that says County B, take B to Switzler Road, and that'd be to the left, and the cemetery's right there. And then you drive down the road just like I did there, and then I didn't realize it was right in front of me. I could have just stopped right there, and he was right there. So I didn't think it'd be that easy to find, but I found it. So guys, I hope I did the right thing by bringing you this video, and hope you enjoyed it. So put the thumbs up if you liked it, and make some comments on maybe some information that you know, a little bit more that I didn't cover. That's all I could find on this man. And I didn't do any research too much on Jerry Marin, because I'm not going to probably never get to California. That's a long ways to go. But if I have people that are stars or actors or actresses or musicians that are happen to be buried in Wisconsin, I'll go visit the sites, and I'll bring them to you, if that's okay with you. If not, tell me in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys have been great, and I appreciate it if you give a thumbs up. And if you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that bell, and then check mark the notifications tab so that you can see all my videos coming up. Got a lot of stuff in store this summer to do, and we'll see what happens. We'll bring you a lot of nice videos. And now the weather's getting better. Hopefully it stays. I'm sure we'll get some snow yet before it's over. But that's it for now. So we'll see you on the next video. All right? All right, you guys have a blessed day. We'll see you later. All right? Bye.